Hi everybody, my video from yesterday is still uploading. And this is a shirt from where we used to live, Rockville Center Recreation and Parks. They gave me this one and I believe a green one. I gave the green one to one of my two younger sisters. I was hoping they would have gave me three, but they didn't. I started this Granny Square yesterday. I only have about an hour until the show comes on that I watch from 5 to 6 here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's Nip Pearl and Squirrel with Granny D from 5 to 6. And then Saturday and Sunday she's on at 3 p.m. for her our friends over the pond, as she would say. I'm going to get started on the purple one. They have to be I have to make two of them at 7 inches each. I'm going to use the purple ombre. Let's see. I read this in another video, but I'm going to read it here as well, because I'm not going to get both squares done in an hour anyway. This is One Skein Madeja. And it says the color Scuba. As One Skein Madeja, maybe Madeja is the name of the yarn, I don't know. But the color is Scuba. This is 10 ounces, 283 grams, 482 yards, and 440 M. Here's where it says the color for the shawl. Looks like a pretty shawl. And I'm going to show you the color. What I like is 3 different types of purples. Let's see, dark, light, let's see, light, darker, and dark. Kind of hard pointing in the phone. You can see better here. Light, darker, and dark. One person wants purples and one wants dark colors. So I'm sorry, one wants purple, and I forget. And I think she mentioned teal and a couple of others, but I'm only going to send one square because that's all I could afford right now, postage wise. Plus I'm going away for the weekend, and I'm hoping I don't spend my little bit of money I had. I think I have like $10, but I'm not going to bring these with us for the weekend because I don't know for a fact that I'll get them done, and it'll be a little hard to measure them in the car, so I could do them at the hotel, but not sure how long we're going to be at the hotel for. And Sunday, I'm not sure what Sunday's plans are. We're leaving tomorrow, Saturday, and then we'll be back sometime Monday. There will be family and friends staying at the place, so partially because we have animals that need to be cared for. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm grateful that we got family and friends that'll be staying. These are going to be Granny Squares. I forget the name of the group that I'm in. A YouTube friend got me into this group, and it's nice that you meet new people, you exchange things. I was originally only going to do one person, then I had 2 squares made, so I said, you know what, let me do 2 people. I told the woman, I said, I can only do it in the U.S. because I'm unemployed and I don't make much from the thrift store, and I don't get much from my crafts, so she said it wasn't a problem. There's only one person, I believe she said, had that we had overseas, but if I was able to afford the postage, I wouldn't care. Even if I had a part-time job, I would have taken somebody overseas. We all need things no matter where we live. In case you're wondering why my tail is a little longer, in case it comes apart when the blanket or whatever they're making is getting washed, a blanket, shawl, whatever. There's so many things you can make now out of granny squares. I purposely do that so when you go to fix it, if it comes apart, you have a little extra to play with. You always need that little extra when a project comes apart. It took me the longest time to get to learn how to make granny squares. But now that I know how to make them, I don't do bad with them. My squares aren't always perfect, but nothing in life is perfect. My niece was out here for a little while. No teenager, she likes being in her room. But she was out here for a little while. She was trying on a few different things and was asking my opinion. There was only one thing that I didn't like. I'm not sure if it was part of a shirt or what, but it wrapped around her neck. I mean, it was okay. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like the way it looked. And I told her I hope I didn't hurt her feelings. She said she didn't. She said I didn't, and that's why she was asking for opinions. I didn't mean to pull out two. I just wanted to pull out the one that didn't look right. Sometimes if it don't look right, I'll just pull it out and Domino's. I didn't order anything. I get their text messages of any deals that they have. I think I get their emails as well. Nice having it in two spots, so if you accidentally erase a message, you have it in an email and vice versa. Do any of my viewers make things for different groups? I know a lot of people make things for different organizations and hospitals, which I think is awesome, because so many people can't do because they're hospitalized. And then there's a lot of people that can't make things because their hands are so arthritic that they can't do. So it's nice to have somebody make things that could be donated to people. I'm looking to make a few things for the homeless. I have plenty of yarn. Can't always make things in the colors that people want, especially when they're homeless and you don't know them and know what colors they like. Always with family and friends, you could ask their favorite colors and make stuff. I'm gonna have to, when I have a few extra bucks, I'm gonna have to get extra purple. Well, I'm out of purple except for the this, and I need part of this for the mermaid tail. I think I'm gonna make the mermaid tail blue, pink, and a little bit of purple. Part of the reason why I want to add blue to the tail is so the bottom of the blanket, when I sew it, it's blue on blue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to make another video later this evening, because the one that I was uploading from yesterday was 62% uploaded. Then I go to check it, and the next thing I know, it's 44% uploaded. The internet in the country here stinks. But it is what it is. Because when that one's done uploading, I'm going to upload this one. Because that one is an hour and 2 minutes. And I'm not sure how long this one is going to be. Probably about the same. And while I'm away, I'll see what videos I could get. as soon as I could get a few dollars up, and I'm going to, every time I make money from the thrift store, I'm going to put $2 and $3 on the side, so that I could build up a little bit of money, and maybe I could do a Granny Square exchange with a few people, no matter where they are. Just a matter of saving up a few dollars. I had sent 4 or 6 Granny Squares to a woman in Canada, and it was 14 and change, 14 and a quarter, I believe. It was only 4 ounces, and it was 14 and change. Postage is expensive no matter where you live. That's why so many YouTube channels gotta watch where, when they do their giveaways, if it's US only, or worldwide, or if it's overseas, or whatever country they're in. It's hard because postage to send to another country is expensive. And it's expensive just doing within your own country, let alone having to send stuff to others. And especially if you want to send some yarn to other people that you know that could use it, especially if they're handicapped or disabled, and just about rely on a little bit of Social Security or disability money. It's hard. I could send people a few things of yarn here and there, but I don't have the postage. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, well, I'll help with your giveaway, but I don't have postage money. It's, you want to help, but you can't. But as I make money from the thrift store, and from if I just happen to get a crafts order or two, I'm going to put a couple of dollars on the side. It would be $2, $3, $5, just something. To build up a little kitty for postage. I don't get paid from YouTube, so I don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours. My watch hours keep getting lower and lower. I have about 630 or 634. I think it was this morning when I looked, it said 634 videos. I got all these videos. I have 354 subscribers, and I only have 105 watch hours. They keep getting lower and lower because every day it's different, because they go by the last 28 days. I have all those subscribers and only a little watch hours. That keeps getting lower and lower and lower. It's a little discouraging, especially when you have the subscribers and way over 600 videos that people could watch. And if you don't want to be subscribed to a channel, don't be subscribed to them, because the serious ones like me that want to get monetized so that I can have the money to help do giveaways and send some yarn to those that say they need yarn. Now you need, because you have to watch the whole ad, and I believe the whole video. Because at one time I was told, in order to for the ad to count, you had to watch the whole, not only watch the whole ad, but the whole video as well. And not everybody's watching the whole video, because when you go to YouTube Studio, it tells you what each video had. And my niece was watching my videos on her iPad, and there were commercials with them, but I'm not monetized, so YouTube keeps that money. But I'm nowhere near monetized yet. Everybody wants you to subscribe to their channel. You subscribe, but they don't they forget that there's other people out there that are on YouTube and that want subscribers as well. I'll subscribe to anybody that's anybody. I don't care. But have the decency to subscribe back and watch my videos like I'm supposed to do when I subscribe to you. When I subscribe, I'm supposed to watch a video, like it, or dislike, which I haven't disliked anything yet. But, you know, watch the video, like it, subscribe, and share it out. Not everybody returns the favor. And YouTube would pick up on it, you know, a sub for a sub. But if I subscribe to 10 people, write my name down. Or take a screenshot and so you can remember what I look like for my thumbnail. And say, okay, I gotta subscribe to Dina at some point. Or I gotta subscribe to this one at some point. I gotta watch their videos. I gotta subscribe, like, share, watch the video. I mean, either way, YouTube counts a dislike as a view. So it really doesn't matter if you like the video or if you don't. I just hit something and YouTube still counts it. So many people watch my videos that I don't always have to like. I don't have to comment. So you're supposed to watch the video, leave a comment relevant to the video, as well as like or dislike. There are times when I got 5, 6, 7 views, 2 likes, and no comments. People aren't doing what YouTube is supposed to be doing, and that affects the channel that you're with. And then if you just subscribe and don't watch your video, then YouTube has the right to take that sub away. And that's not fair to the channel who's trying to do right. And then there's people that say, oh yeah, I watched the whole video, I love your videos or whatever. I don't know for a fact that they're watching the whole video. Anybody can watch 3 minutes of a video, like it, comment, and keep it moving. Now, I could say the same thing, but I don't. Well, I'll turn, hey, look, I started the video, but I liked, I shared you out, and I subscribed, liked the video, shared you out, and I started the video, but I'm going to come back later and finish watching it. And I do, and it's usually because I'm on somebody else's channel, and I need to be there for whatever the reason. Like with Nib Pro Squirrel with Granny D. I take the prayer request for her. So I subscribe to somebody, I watch maybe a minute of the video, and then I go back to make sure I didn't miss any prayer requests. So, but after she goes off, I will watch the video that I started watching. But I always comment so that the person knows that I was there. I'm hoping to get at least one Granny Square done, but I'm not sure that I will. But whatever I get done, and then I will finish the squares when I get back from my weekend. As these 2 colors have to go back into the mermaid tail, so that's part of the reason why I'm not bringing them with me. And I do have a bag full of yarn that I'm bringing with me. Outside of the car ride to and from where we're going, it's a 6-hour ride each way. Outside of the car ride, I really don't think I'm going to get much knitting or crocheting done. But I'd rather have a little too much than not enough in case plans change. As soon as I finish this little spot here, I'll show the square off. Forgive me if it seems like I'm complaining with subscribers and watch hours. I'm not complaining, I'm just making conversation. I don't want anybody to feel guilty that they need to watch more videos of mine or whatever. I enjoy doing my videos either way, but my reason for wanting to be monetized is to be able to do giveaways. I want to be able to buy stuff for those giveaways. I want to be able to send things worldwide if need be. And postage is the biggest thing, because you can always do like a crochet hook and 4 things of yarn in a book, or knitting needles, 4 things of yarn in a book, or 4 things of yarn, knitting needles, a crochet hook, and a book or 2. And even that could get costly postage wise, but at least with the YouTube being monetized, I'd have some money from that. The only thing, once monetized, people have to watch enough of the ads so that you can make $100. They only send checks for $100. So if you only have $50 because people aren't watching the ads, or they're not watching the ads in full, they're maybe watching 1 ad instead of 2. Or if they're running your playlist, they're not running the ads to go with it. Here's the square so far. Let's measure just for the heck of it. It's probably only about 2-3 inches. Oh, 4.5 inches. Yeah, maybe I will make 7 inches on this one. And then I could work on the pink a bit. If I have these done before I leave for vacation, I could bring them with me in case we just happen to pass a post office. I could mail them out. I don't have to do them all on video. I just want to make a video, because being I'm going away, I don't know if I'll get to make any videos. So that's why I'm glad I was able to get a few long ones in. Then maybe after we're back next week, maybe I could get a hold of my cookie cookbook and make a couple of more videos on that. Being I only have, I'm at about almost 24 minutes. If I get this one done, then I'll make sure I get the pink one done today, so I could take it in case we pass the post office. One has to go to, I believe, Orlando, and I think we're going to be in Orlando at the end of the month. So I could always ask my sister to put the address in her GPS and see if the woman is anywhere near where we're going to be. If not, I'll ask her to Google the post office, and then we could mail it from there. It'd be cheaper, Orlando to Orlando. But no, mailing it from where I am, really don't think it will cost that much more. If you hear that noise in the background, it's one of the dogs. I was told when they make that sound they're dreaming. I don't know. I had a little bit of a sinus headache earlier, and it was bothering my eyes a little bit. I kept rubbing my eyes. Sometimes when I feel like it's gonna rain, my eyes get to the point where I got rub and rub and rub. It was at the point where I was tearing up a little bit because my eyes were that bad. Yesterday I heard some thunder about 5 p.m. We never got any rain, and I was, stinking phone call. I'm not interested. It's not saved in my phone, and it's all people about insurance and cars, and you tell them I don't have a car. Take me off your list. Oh, you sure you don't have a car? Yeah, I'm sure I don't have a car. I don't have a driver's license. But, then one about a year ago, I said I've had a couple of cars, which I didn't, but they didn't know that. I said I got a couple of cars over the years. What car do you have me have? So the car that they mentioned, I said, that's my sister's car. How do you have it under my name? Oh, we're sorry. We don't know how that possibly happened. And can you take me off your list? I don't drive. And, does your sister want to talk to us? No, my sister does not want to talk to you. They didn't have to know that me and my sister live in the same house and that we were sitting across from each other on the table. I wasn't going to interrupt her meal just to talk to them, knowing that they were going to waste their time. Now, I know most of them work on commission, but how many times does the same person have to tell you, I don't drive? I mean, what don't they understand? I mean, there are thousands of people out there that don't drive, maybe even millions. I never drove. I'm 53 years old. I can't guarantee that I'll ever drive. And if I do drive, there's no guarantee I'll ever own a car. So, these people, they waste their time. Oh, well, we got this car, that car for you. And then the rest of them, oh, well, what's the car that you have now? I said, so I gave him a BS story. I said, oh, my husband has a car, but he makes the payments. Well, what's the name of the car? What type of car is it? I said, look, it's my husband's car. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. It works. It's not a death trap. That's all I care about. Oh, well, call us back when you find out what kind of car it is and how much he's paying. Yeah, okay, whatever. Now, you lie through your teeth to these people, and they still expect you to call back. Now, you block their numbers, and then they turn around and call from 15 other numbers, and then they call, oh, yeah, I'll block you. I'll take you out of the system, yeah. 2 weeks later, you get 15 calls from the same company, all different phone numbers. And the annoying part is, when you stop doing the dishes to answer the phone, figure, gee, it's family, or somebody where we used to live. Or maybe they're just changing their phone number. You answer it, and, oh, well, yeah, hello, there's this blah, 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 you know, what have you. And, oh, I'm so-and-so from blah, 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 and whatever. And then half of these people, you can't understand them. And who are you? What are you from? I can't understand the words you're saying. Huh? What? Blah, blah, blah. No. Huh? I don't understand you. And because it's true, I don't. And is there somebody that speaks English that I could understand? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, I still don't understand you. What are you saying? And they continue rattling on to the point where you just hang up because it's the God's honest truth. You don't know what they're saying. I don't get people. I really don't. But to go back to the granny squares, the pink one, I started on the video yesterday. My sister had just walked in from work, so I had ended the video because she had packages, and the one dog wouldn't shut up. I didn't care that she would have been walking in and out with the packages, but the dog wouldn't shut up. And then she's putting the bags on the table, and you hear when she puts the bag down, the package is crinkling or whatever, depending on what it is. But she did a little bit of shopping so that we could have some snacks for the car, and then we'll worry about, food wherever we just happen to be. And then depending on what you're doing, sometimes food is included in the price. Oh gosh, I'm at a half hour. Normally I don't care, but I guess I could get to my other channel a few minutes late. I would like to finish one Square On video if I could. As long as if I could get this purple one finished, I'd be happy. But I don't know. I like to put borders on my squares, but they said don't put a border on it. I like either a white border or a black border, or if I depending on what I'm doing, if I'm gonna make something all green, I'll buy like one green for the main color of the squares, and then I'll use a lighter green or a darker green to do the border. My niece, the oldest one, was so comical one day. I had said to her while I'm doing my videos, "You're welcome to come out here." She says, "Oh, you were doing a video. I thought you were talking to yourself." Well, these kids are something else. My family does have the tendency to talk to themselves, but not for as long as I do on a video. But that's kids. They're brutally honest or brutally cruel. I just hate it when they're bullies and then somebody ends up dead. That I really don't like. The reason why you see me sticking it in the holes until I get to the corner, that's the way I was taught how to do it in the homemakers group I was in. Oh, it's just the woman I'm going to watch. She also does some reading of books, and she read a chapter of the book, and that was just saying that it was posted. Just like when my my videos are done uploading, they'll post to the people that are subscribed to me. They'll get a notification. There's one woman subscribed to me. She said her phone is not notifying her of things because she wasn't on Nipro Squirrel with Granny D with me. And I said, "What happened that you weren't there?" "Oh, I never got notified." On a rare occasion, I won't get a notification, but I always set alarms for the people that I watch on a regular basis because oh, come on, go through, there we go. Because sometimes I get so caught up in doing things around the house or the shed that I lose track of. Oh, come on. I want to go through now. I can't get to come back. Oh, come on. Goodness gracious. Good grief. Oh, got it. So now when my videos are done uploading, I'll just send her a text message saying that it uploaded. And the other day she said no. So I sent a picture of where it said now this video was ready to be watched. And then I sent it to her. And then I sent her the link to the video so that she could watch it. I don't know why it had showed up at my end, but not hers. And by the time she said, "No, I didn't get it," because she says, "No, I don't see it." By the time I came back to take the picture and resend it, and then send her the picture saying that it was uploaded, 3 people had already watched it. So I don't know how others were getting notified, but not her. So maybe, like she said, maybe it was her phone. I don't know. So much for technology with these devices. I crochet so slow, I don't even know if I'm gonna get to do the pink in this video or not. We'll see. I'll do one more round on this and then I'll measure and see how much further I got to go. If I got too much more to go, I will just work on the pink a little bit. I'm trying to hustle a little bit, but still not fast enough. I like to make my videos so that others could do their craft along with me. Sometimes it's nice to have crafts done. Because this one woman that I watched, she's in Canada. If I understood her right, restaurants and diners are still closed, but other places are starting to open up, and you're able to go grocery shopping, yarn shopping, and then whatever else you need. And most people shop at Walmart so they could, if they need a few pieces of clothing, new pair of shoes, some socks or other undergarments, they could grab those couple of things, do their grocery shopping, do the yarn shopping, and it's one-stop shopping. That's what I like about Walmart. You could do everything, all at once. After I measure this, I think I will do the pink one so that I could do a little bit of pink on the video as well. I enjoy doing these videos, but I'm a little pressed for time. I don't know why it took so long to do this. If I would have started maybe an hour sooner, I could have gotten the whole square done. Even if I have them done, I'm not even going to bring these with me for the weekend, because we're going to be in South Carolina. So what's the sense of marrying it from South Carolina? Because it will cost more to mail it to Florida from there. And I forget what the other state is that I got to mail it to. It's not that far from here, but it's not Florida to Florida like the one is. I don't have much more to go before I finish this round. Then I'll get started on the pink. I'll hopefully have about 15 minutes to do the pink one on video. If not, whatever I get, I get. Even if I get to Knit Pearl and Squirrel with Granny D 5 minutes late, that's fine. Because sometimes she comes on a couple of minutes late anyway. You make sure you go to the bathroom, get your drink. And then sometimes, before you know it, oh gee, it's 5:03 or 5:05, and it's like, oh my god, I'm late for my own show. But it happens. The host has to go to the restroom and whatever, they too get drinks or a snack or both, and sometimes it takes a little longer than expected. We're all human. It's not like there's robots running our channels for us. They say, oh gee, Dana will be here in a minute. She's just making that drink and grabbing a couple of cookies or whatever. And I still do have to start my load of laundry as well, but I could do that after I take the prayer requests. That's when my clothes are in the dryer. When I put my clothes in the dryer, I will do a mop head. So, because after I do the mop head, I'm done with laundry. My niece has her bathing suit on the table here since yesterday. My sister may not realize that it's in the bag on the table. She might have to wash it tonight with a few other things so it don't get ruined. I don't wash my clothes with the kids' clothes, so that's why I'm not gonna wash it with my stuff. And our dryer runs for about an hour. I guess the sensor goes by the amount of clothes that's in it. But sometimes even for 1 or 2 things it'll run an hour. And I'm not going to run the, oh, good grief, stop calling me. Goodness. I don't want to be bothered. People and their stinking nonsense. What annoys me, they don't leave a voicemail, or they'll leave a 5-minute voicemail when they could just say, I'm so-and-so from such and such a company. Could you please call me back? And I'll tell you how I got your name and number and the whole 9 yards. But they rattle on and rattle on and rattle on. And then there's somewhere, you tell them I can't make out what the voicemail said. Could you tell me what this call is about? Oh, didn't you get a voicemail from me? I just said, I told you I couldn't make out what the voicemail said. Because either it was muffled or it was too low or whatever. Could you tell me what it was about? Oh, you got the voicemail, but you didn't understand it. Oh my gosh. People just don't get it. But it is what it is. And then the best part is when you fill out something and you tell them you want information only, they send the salesman over. There was one guy who came over here like 3 times. I said, look, I'm sorry. My sister's not home. I cannot let anybody in her house without her home. So then what does he do? He comes back like 3 days later. I said, my sister is not home. You were supposed to call me before you came. Oh, but my boss doesn't like us to come. This, that, and everything else. Then what does he do? He comes back later that afternoon. He says, you told me to come back. No, I didn't. And then he says, oh, well, when can I come back? I said, I don't know. It's got to be when my sister's here. I said, a Monday or a Tuesday when she's off. Oh, those are the only days that she's off? No, she's off one other day, but you want to buy 3 days in a week. Don't you think we'd like to be left alone 1 day out of the week? I really don't like to be bothered on weekends. But enough, I've been knitting and crocheting on weekends, or on Sunday anyway, to get stuff done. Oh, 6.5 inches. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the pink one a little bit. And then, I'll see if I could come back after Granny D goes off and finish that one on video. The purple one is just about done. But no guarantees that I'll come back because I don't know how much I'll have to video some more. Because the purple one, I think I just got one more round to do. So maybe I'll have enough room just to do that one round. But I wanted to do a tiny bit of the pink on video so everybody had a little bit of color. I'm going to give the pink to the woman that wants the bright colors. This is the brightest color I've got in the house here. And then the one that wants the purple, we'll give the purple. We could send as many as we want out of the colors that they request. But I have a teal, but I'm hoping it's enough for the woman that I'm making. The teal and the red that I have, it's for my sisters. I'm hoping it's enough for their gifts. Then I gotta look at my notes. I told one of my sisters that I would make one for their friend as well. And I gotta see, I forget what color she wanted. I gotta see if I got the colors that she needs. If not, out of the little bit of money I have, I'm gonna have to get a thing of yarn in the color that she wants. I'm gonna make this video an hour and then stop. And then when I don't know who's gonna come on after D, but when she goes off at 6, I'm going to see if I could do some more of a video with the finish off the purple, and then I'll do some more pink depending on how much time I'm allotted left. Because that other video, like I said, it was at one point it was 66%, and the next thing I know it said 44%. I don't know what's wrong with the internet down here that it does that. Oh, well, here comes Bella Wella, my attention hog.